Hi, this is Mona McClelland, and you typed in, how do you color your hair? I don't know. How do you color your hair? Oh, you're asking me, how do you color your hair? Well, that's a good question. And I've been coloring my own hair for well over 30 years. And I spent, let's see, how long have I been coloring my hair? Oh, maybe 38 years? Anyways, I spent almost 3 years, three, 3 years, 3 decades coloring other people's hair and mine, but I started sooner than that. And what I should be telling you is you need to go to a hair salon and get your hair colored that way. You know what hairdressers have to go through to learn to color people's hair. It's not that simple. That was one of the hardest things that I had to learn. And when I really got it, I get why hairdressers can charge a lot of money. We have to figure out what is the underlying pigment in your hair. We have to see the color that you want. We have little color swatches and you show us. And then we have to look at the hair that you've started with, how many levels of lift we have to go, what kind of developer we need to use so it will lift and then deposit the color that you want to make your hair. Keeping in mind, we're dealing with what color is on your hair already. So it'd be really easy if everybody had, white hair and we took a color and we put it on. You'd have the color that you want. But we're not dealing with that. If you took a white wall and a brown wall and you put red on both of them, you'd have, a red wall, nice red, and then you'd have a red and brown wall, or maybe a orangey red and brown wall because that person with brown hair has like really predominant red pigment. So how do you color your hair? Very carefully. It's a bit of a crapshoot when you go buy a box of color. Highlights are fun because it's just bleach. You can buy those kits and you can, pull bits to your hair like I have. And then that's a fun way to start. But if you're going to color your hair, you need some things. You'll need the color that you're going to choose. You want to make sure your hair is in good condition before you start. Wash your hair thoroughly and dry it, but don't put conditioner on it before you color your hair. That will impair the process of the coloring. Put a nice barrier cream around your hairline all the way around so you don't get color on your skin. Wear protective gloves. And then section your hair from here all the way down the back. You've got 2 sections here. And then you're going to go from the center part all the way down to your ear. So now you've got 4 sections, right? You've got 2 sections at the back, 2 in the front. And then use your bottle or your brush and you just start. I like a brush. That's what professionals use, right? You use a brush. You take your part and you just start painting from your roots all the way out. Either all the way down your hair if your hair has never been colored before, or like mine, it's due for a color touch-up. Go from your roots out to where you meet the old color and stop. Do that on every section as quickly as you can. Hopefully you have some help with that. And then, put it all up on your head while it's processing. After about 25 minutes or 30 minutes, if it's a new color, you're done. Rinse it out. Don't shampoo it out. And then you're going to just put a nice conditioner over top, a professional conditioner. If you're doing a touch-up of your roots after that 25 minutes, you want to comb it through to your ends and let it sit on that hair. Really work it through. Put it back up for another 15 minutes. And then, rinse it out. Make sure you're in the shower doing that because it's pretty messy. And then make sure you get yourself some shampoo and conditioner for color treated hair. You want to hold on to that investment. If you go to a hair salon and you pay $100, which is pretty easy to do for a hair color, you want to be able to protect that investment. And if you go home and use crappy shampoo and conditioner, forget it. It'll just wash it right out. And then there's the whole thing about protein in your hair, because protein makes your hair bouncy and shiny, and if you don't have enough, the color is just going to, not stick on your hair properly. So I retired finally from the hairdressing industry because of chemical toxicity. I had to find a way to work and serve in another way, so I looked online and I started working with a group of friends of mine, and we're doing really well. I wanted to share that with you because if you need to make that extra cash to pay for all those hair colors, then you might want to take a look and see what I'm doing. You can go to my website, here'sanotherway.com. There you're going to see what we do, what it's all about, and some testimonials from folks that we've helped. I hope you found this helpful, and I wish you all the best coloring your hair.